Bam. Bam. Let me just check me thingy. Make sure it's all up and running. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Death Stranding 2 on the beach. And we got a big delivery. And I'm the pizza master. So I do want to try one funny thing out. We'll see how that goes. If I'm in the right spot. I just want to see if the pizza moves, the pizza jutsu negates fall damage. That'd be pretty funny, in all honesty. Alright. There was an update. I'm not sure what it did. I hope it was positive.
Recent events, you should check the corpus. Why not open your ring?
Okay, so first things first. We're going to do one quick thing, and then we'll do a big delivery. Alright, boom. Boom.
Pizza for Rebuilds Australia.
Okay. I've also got to check my connection level stuff and see if we can get better. Maybe replace some people with some higher ranking, better connections. So we need to first things first. We got to pick up some deliveries for motherhood. And then we're going to swing around, get 4 star, so we get the higher blood packs, and then we've got to get the new blood packs, basically, is the goal for this first 2 seconds. And then we're going to do a big delivery. We're going to teleport to West Fort Knox. Wait, West? So Fort Knox, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to do a huge drive, and I'm going to also, we'll connect that up, and then we'll build the line, and then we can move huge amounts of metal. Beautiful.
Look down.
Also, we have to farm Carl, so that'll be afterwards. So it's gonna be pretty far in, I would think. We're gonna do double guns on the car, and we're just gonna see if we can. I'm not sure if it'll be enough, but maybe it will be, and we'll just farm one of the areas which you can farm golden BTs for huge amounts of Carl. I still haven't got a Carl cannon, so that's kind of where I do need to up the mechanic. Hopefully I get something from there, because I need to get some stuff from the mechanic. So we still have this delivery? I think we do, Wonderful. I have to keep scanning, because if you run over animals, that always causes problems. But that said, we're rebuilding the world pretty well. Honestly, once we get the new distribution center up, I think we'll be pretty Gucci. Oh, what is this? Special halo?
That's the way.
We're just gonna have to leave some room for a huge delivery at West Fort Knox, but that's fine. We can handle that. But yeah, do you need Carl? Carl's a big thing we got to solve. Oh, I forgot to change the color of the car. We'll do that when we get back to the Magellan.
Gotcha.
As for the bandits, I do have a few bandit camps I haven't been to in a long time. So, brigands. So I really should go and clean them up. I have new fighting techniques, so you would think that they would be a bit easier.
That's the way.
Beautiful.
Gotcha.
Alright, so let's go deliver to Motherhood.
Last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
At some point I'm going to have to take the sticky cannon off, because picking up stuff can be a little bit annoying, honestly.
Snag.
But there's no negative from just chucking it all on the Magellan. But yeah, I haven't found the ultimate capacity, the Magellan, yet. So I'm a little bit like, the private locker, is it endless? Because if it's endless, I'm more than happy to stock it up. Because I do need to get a huge amount of ceramic from the ceramic mine and chuck it on the Magellan. So that's like something that has to be done. But at the same time, I haven't got enough Carl to really be doing that. Maybe I could do one load. I think that would probably be fine. I still haven't finished upgrading the metal mine, I think, so I got to do that. But I feel like I've got a lot of metal. Metal is something that I haven't really found in short supply ever. So, and we still have to, I still have to 5-star everything in Mexico. I think I'm halfway through all 5 stars. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. Let's just deliver these and get it to 4-star and see if she gives us the higher level blood pack is what I'm looking for. So she gives us auto resuscitation device.
It's bound to come in handy.
Okay, that's actually good for me, but I don't know. Feels like a cop out, doesn't
Your
it?
material allowance has been increased again.
Okay, we need to do something for the mechanic. Virtuous delivered level 2. It's been a long time since we've changed anything when it comes to that.
Auto AED. In the event this will own once anyway, and see the.
And I still haven't tried out the coffin thing. I want to try the coffin thing out. Anything for the mechanic? Because... Okay, so you have breakable cargo. She's got good deliveries. And we do need to finish these ones. Architect could be better. We're really slow in progress there. Okay, that's all stuff we can do later. Let's not worry about that now. We're going to be heading back to West Fort Knox. Is there anything we can take? We can probably grab this stuff and then chuck it on the ship. And the dowser as well. The dowser's pretty weird. Yeah, we can just chuck this on. And we'll just chuck it in private storage. No, it's fine. We will take some materials. Carl, obviously. Resins. We do need resins. I feel like we have a lot of resins, though. And then we'll grab the metals, which I feel like we're doing pretty good on metal. I don't know if we'll have any room. We'll see, we'll see. At the end of the day, what matters most is having too much. Too much is the key. Special alloys, we need these as well. Claim all these and chuck everything on the truck. How much special alloy do I need to upgrade the mine? So I'm kind of disappointed we don't get a high ranking blood thing. I mean a higher one, but it is as they say what it is. Let me check the mine. 1260? How much do we have? I feel like we have enough. We should definitely do that. And then we're going to get back to Magellan. So it's like, this is really, really, really important to get the upgrade. So even though it's a little bit out of the way, not far though, not far. Yeah, just generally go a bit more. I go a bit too west here. I don't really like that ramp. The car is not particularly good. The other positive, people leave metal at the metal mine. If I had a big ceramic mine, that would be sick. But maybe the middle one is ceramic. I'll have to check. because I haven't repaired the one above Northern Observatory, which I need to do. But I feel like I want to wait until we're in the... Oh. Pioneer. Yeah, I want to wait until we get the actual connection, and then building that side of Australia. Then we're all good there. But as for this actually being like Australia, I would argue. I would argue. I mean, naturally, because Australia is much bigger, and like same with the American one in in Death Stranding 1, it's kind of like, I don't know, but I don't know if I would pick all of this as this combination of topology. I would not pick as Australia, but maybe that's just my personal bias. Because we have proper rainforests, and we do have the mountains with snow. Not that much snow, you know. I mean, depending on how things are going, maybe you can get a bit of snow, but we do pump a lot of artificial snow up at the Alps. At least between New South Wales and Victoria Alps. Yeah, plenty of mountainous areas, like huge amount of mountains. So, But yeah, it's a dense bushland, I suppose, is what I haven't seen represented in the game yet. Which is like really dense. Like not, I don't feel like the game quite, yeah, it hasn't quite shown me yet. Which when you have a bushfire in actual dense bushland, that's like impossible to navigate. Like if you're trapped in there, you're done. Oh, you devil. I suspect that I might be short. Alright, well that's fine. We can take care of that next time. So the problem with the pizza kit I've got on is that it doesn't give you the AI camera immunity, which means that the bombs can track you down and blow you up. And you're not that stealthy. So as much as it looks cool to be a pizza delivery person with the backwards facing cap, the downsides are a bit much. But I'll change the car colour and then I'll put on the I think I Whee! I'm not going to deliver to the Pioneer just now. That's fine. The Pioneer does have nifty things. I'm just a little bit like, we got to focus. I got to focus. The tricky part about Death Stranding for me is just maintaining focus for long periods of time on doing the things that I think are the most important. But obviously that differs from person to person. So like someone else is going to be like, oh, I want to rush through the main missions and then just do the the campaign stuff. But I'm like, nah. Cutscenes, all of that stuff is just like extra toppings. So that's just extra topping, and the actual delivering of the packages is the main dish. The most important part of the game is delivering packages for me, and that's the bit I enjoy the most. And I'd be more than happy if Death Stranding 3, they just like cut out all the cutscenes and you can just like explore freely and connect up the world freely. And maybe they do like Africa next. It'd be like, that'd be really sick, honestly. They can do the whole of Africa. I mean, you don't want to go to Europe straight away. I don't think we jumped the gun on Europe. So alternatively, you could do what else could you could do South America, because we did Mexico. We could do the rest. We could do South America. Actually, we could do the whole Americas. I don't know. Kojima's, I don't know. Would I say Australia's a safe pick? I suppose so. Politically, it's a safe pick. I mean, it's not like he's going to do like Russia for Death Stranding 3, but that would be very challenging. But then, at some point, the game, it kind of is like a much lighter version of Mud Runner. So it doesn't have the... I need mechanic stuff. Let's see if I find mechanic things. Yeah, and when it's a light version of Mud Runner, you don't have the challenges that Mud Runner does. And one thing I also... one thing I suppose I'm disappointed about... Probably the only real disappointment for me is that 5 stars doesn't feel as impactful. It feels like you just get the rest spot and that's it. Like, you know, yes, your memory enhancement things, alright, but I don't think I've leveled up enough to actually... My portal rank stuff isn't nearly high enough to take advantage of any of that. So maybe there's a whole bunch of really OP skills I'm missing out on. I bet there is. Guys, get out of the way, please. I don't know what we'll get from this, but...
Thanks. Just how many jobs have you handled for me?
Oh, that's enough to get to... Okay. Maybe we'll get an idea. Oh!
I have inventions to share with you.
Anti-gravity unit.
Without your help.
That's really, really good. Oh! Additional armor! Okay, I definitely need to get this guy to 3 stars.
I'm increasing our allocation of materials. Now display your current portal grade. These plates can be attached to a vehicle for increased... It's just the thing if you're... The anti-gravity unit, meanwhile.
I need that.
The safeguard when navigating...
I need that.
Order completed. Well done.
Just gonna have a little look. Medals? We can take medals. Let's grab all of the resources and then we'll do the upgrades over at the Magellan. Yeah. I don't think I'll have enough room, but we'll see. I'm really interested to see what's the limit, I suppose, on how much we can hold. That'll do. Okay, so now we get to upgrade this, which is sick, honestly. Because there hasn't been a lot of vehicle variation. That's the other thing, I suppose, that's disappointing. I mean, it's probably just I haven't found it yet. Because I know you have to unlock like a racetrack, probably. Like in the first game, I'm assuming. Alright, we have to deposit, like, everything. Garage, I want to upgrade and change the colors as well. Change color, so we need to do white and red for the pizza. Our red is not very vibrant. I'm worried that there's one where you can pick up like car colors that we're missing. Like it's not a good red at all. Alright, vehicle customization. So we have anti-gravity unit. Do we put 2 of them? Does that make it any better? We'll put resins in. And we got the armor. Good shit. Okay, so is it worth doubling up on anti-gravity units? Or we just like... Oh, what's up? Oh, I should also change... Oh, I don't have enough. I really should get the cruiser up. Okay, so now we have a proper cab-ish. No cover on the top, which would be nice, but Okay, so we need to restore as much as we can, in all honesty. No. We'll restore the ceramic, though. And the metal. How much metal can you store? Not that much. Resins, definitely store the resins. That really helps. That really helps. Now we need to store in private locker. We'll leave all of these. I don't think there's any of these we can deliver, so let's put all these in the private locker. And we're ready to go. So now we just need to teleport over to West Fort Knox. Oh, I didn't put the decal. The pizza delivery, I didn't put it on the car. Bugger. Okay. Now we need to go. So we have monorail, we have road. The road definitely needs to be completed, but I'm not sure how big the delivery is. But this is going to be a long drive. So we could technically get the delivery, take the monorail to South Distribution Center. I still have to connect here, but again, it's not part of an area yet, so I'm not too fussed about it. But we're pretty much as good as we get, in all honesty. It's fine. Do we have anything in the private locker that's for this area? I should have a little look. Alright, let's get out of here. But yeah, I suppose when I talk about this a lot, that the game is 2 games in 1.
Sam.
Yeah.
Oh god, another question time.
I have another question for you. This one's a little bit harder than the first one.
Okay, so... Okay, so it's like that, which means my gut instinct is yeah, I knew that.
Correct. Have a safe trip, Sam.
Cool.
Because it spins around and locks in, and then that's the opening. But it's fine. All right. Let's adjust the vehicle's decal. I just want to change decals. Oh, so we don't have a... We don't have one.
Feels good.
Look at this. Oh, I love it. That anti-gravity thing is so good. I should build a second one. Double anti-gravity. See if it like... I can just like jump off anywhere. I bet I can't, but...
Sam, it's Tarman. This order calls for the delivery of some specialized medical equipment. West Fort Knott is the only place nearby with the facilities capable of fabricating it. Unfortunately, the DHV Magellan can't assist with transport. The risk of which means you'll need to it's a lot to lug all the way to East Fort. Hook them up to the network once you're there.
That's fine. Alright, what have we got here? We got a bunch of missions. So the vehicle paints is an interesting one, because I'm worried that the better red is locked there. So I do think I'll have to do that at some point. But then again, that's what you want. You want stuff to do at some point. So, we're going to drive over the mountain. Over the mountain. No. This will be fine because I prepared some roads earlier. I do want to know. Can I add the thing? The other anti-grav unit. Okay, so I think we have plenty of room, in all honesty. I probably could take... what have we got here? Anything useful? I do want to get this one. I'd never ever want to activate auto rest. We've got the new component, which is the auto revive. How big is it? It's pretty huge. Piss off. Did I add it? I did. Okay. My brain is braining. So.
Order accepted. Thank you.
So we need ceramic. If you have ceramic. If you don't have ceramic, we'll just grab it. What little ceramic you have. Because yeah, that's all we need to build a couple legs of road. We can just go on a tour and grab all the ceramic on the way there. I really thought they'd have a lot more to deliver. So now I'm just kind of like, okay, that's it. That's a lot of resin. Is it worth doing that? I mean, yeah, why not? My private logger's got a huge amount of stuff in it. So much resin special alloy, which we'll take as well. We should just take all the resin, but it's like, it's not a big deal. I'd rather have room for ceramic on the way. Alright, so we have enough for some monorail stuff once we get to the distribution center. The question is just going to be... Oh, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, we can just focus on the Magellan teleportation. So we have triple and quadruple batteries, double anti-grav. Hopefully that alleviates all my issues with just minor stuff, where you take a little bit of a jump and then, oh bam, all your stuff's broken. So, let's have a little look. Is there anywhere that has... No, I think I've already pillaged all the ceramic, haven't I? I have. It's like, is it worth... 808. Is it worth grabbing the ceramic from the mine and then doing one big delivery? 1600 we can grab. Because it's like, because I know the bits of road left I'm going to need about 1600. Or maybe more, because it goes bam, 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 and then bam, bam. I think there's like 4 or 5 pieces here. Alright. I know teleporting's better, but this is more ethical. Let me have a drink of water. I mean, could grab it all off the Magellan, but...
That's the way.
Alright, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I'm going to put all of my special alloy resin in my private locker. We're just going to have ceramic. Oh wait, we're going to grab out. You got any ceramic on here? Because if you do, I'll take it. We'll grab some metals too, maybe? Nah. Chuck that on that off-roader. Maybe, yeah, well, let's grab some metals too. Get rid of all these little baby amounts. Okay, that's enough. So now we have more than enough to not worry about. We won't go to the mine. We'll go to the objective. Saves me a little bit of backtracking, and later on I'll have to teleport to the government base, and then go pick up the ceramic there. It's just, it feels like it could be more efficient, the amount of ceramic we get, so maybe getting another big mine would be a lot better. It's fine, now we're in for a very long drive, which I'm going to make even more eventful by doing this. Definitely could have monorailed. If I knew which songs in the music library were non-copyright, I'd play one. But I think piano version of Wilder, surely that's... How can they copyright piano versions? Surely. I just don't want to take the chance. Why are you glowing? What is your problem? Oh, that was a special one I had to pick up for Hartman's lab, I think. You can drive through that base. It's really fine to drive through that. It's not a big deal. I'll just boost through. If I had double guns on, I think that would be a good idea too. And maybe you could take out a couple enemies. The other thing, when I think about the actual Australia versus the game, I feel like there's a bit of awe that you get when you go across the middle of Australia that you don't quite get in the game, which is like, I suppose, a good thing because it sort of encourages people to maybe visit Australia, but there is definitely a difference in the sunrises and sunsets that makes you just, it's one of those unforgettable things. Now there's also some very, very nice things on the way, like South Australia, there's like a mountain thing you cross, and if you hit that at the right, I mean, the lighting is, yeah, pretty goddamn majestic. But that said, the road's pretty flat. So they certainly make the roads a bit more interesting in the game than they are in real life. Some of them. I mean, there's still curvy stuff up mountains and things. And then, like, you know, like I mentioned in the previous stream about the Great Ocean Road. But, I don't know. Generally straight. But it'll be interesting to see how we do with the mountains. because, you know, we've got mountains. Snowy ones. Is it worth? Is there a jump over there? I suppose if you don't want to go through the camp there, you can just go Northern Observatory and then up. But I'm okay, it's fine. I also want to practice my pizza moves and try and get more, I don't know. Is it better to just use pizzas? Because they're very cheap. No! We just went past there. I feel like the sticky gun summarizes the game pretty well. It just takes on useless burdens without your consent. It just grabs stuff. But come on. I want to focus on the packages, the main things I want to deliver, not on everything else. Because as soon as you just start, oh, I'll deliver that too, and deliver that too, and suddenly the time is gone. One thing I'm not really abiding by is I'm not doing the zip lines. I'm not interested in the zip lines at this point. Only on the mountains would I consider them. Because it's just like, yeah, I don't even want to think about the zip lines. I know they've been upgraded, so I do want to test out the curve, but nah. Alright, we just go. We just book it. We don't think, we just book it. I think double guns there would have taken a few out. And I suppose the last thing, maybe not the last thing I mentioned about it, but the smell is the smell of the actual trees and everything really. It's just, it's, you know, I know we don't have smell stuff in games and TV shows yet, but it's like, it changes the feeling, because I can smell it, you know, and I think about it, I remember I can smell the dense bushland, and it's like, yeah. That looks so good. I mean, the roads look good. I will say they've improved the roads over the first game. I think these roads look better. I haven't checked the durability stuff yet. The moment I get a highway section 101A as low durability, that's when I'm going to be like, that's when my mood is going to completely plummet. I'm just going to fall apart. It's just going to be devastating. Alright, this legend with the bridge. So, this is part of the network now because of the mechanic, so I'm interested in seeing... It still remembers my stuff. Okay, well, shit, there's all my ceramic gone.
Okay.
So stupid how expensive this is. Yeah, just like all of it gone. Alright, this is a really important bit though. We won't be able to build much, honestly, with the amount of ceramic we've got, but... It's something, you know? So we have something up here. Is that a base? Something up there. Let's focus on the road though. Focus on the road. That area there apparently is BT zone, and I have to farm that. That's where I have to farm. It's going to be... $3,000 is just stupid. It goes all my ceramic. Alright, so I just need 1,500 there.
Look that one.
Wowzer!
You're mine. Gotcha. Snag it.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, sir. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders at your will.
Just a bit further down.
Anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
I appreciate you coming all this. I'm not just saying that either. Seriously. Right. I've never processed a delivery that looked this good. You're even better than people say. I don't know how or where you found this. We're so grateful. Put us online with your Cupid. Now displaying your current porter grade. Looks like we've finally become part of the chiral network. Between this and the life support systems you brought us, we can begin giving proper Oh, I got a little present. Take it with my... Those beauties are pretty hard. And I just know... Oh, in it, I've shared the data. It's a piece of equipment specially tailored. Ideal for keeping your balance while making your... It's bound to make your next runs much easier. You know, before you came along, for a while there, it felt like we were counting it. But it seems like we won't fall victim to the same tragedy. Our facility here at F4 isn't just a network connection point. It's also, without it, lots of folks would lose access. And without a fully linked up continent, no need to worry though. You've guaranteed we'll be, rest assured that we will keep working to improve our skeleton tech. All to bring this... Personally, their traditional porter, no matter how dangerous the mountain trail, I've never... But when I came out here with APAC's first this guy was... You could always head back to Mexico and try to... We actually developed the Boca skeleton. You might say it's a skeleton simply wearing... Oh, it offers superior gripping capabilities too, and helps you keep when traversing snowy... Now that you've brought us onto the chiral network, our equipment still isn't as good. North Fort Knott was deemed critical, but due to chiral contamination, we've actually been observing similar dramatic changes in the tar currents, but me and all the staff here are committed to sustaining this and doing everything in our... As a major distribution hub, we conduct the Boca skeleton, and lately, we've been thinking of ways to create next-generation roads. Something allowing for faster and safer deliveries. Since you brought us onto the chiral network, but we're gonna need... We'd be grateful if you... Thanks forever. We've got a lot riding on.
Hello, Sam. It's me. More than 50% of the Australian continent is now connected to the chiral network. On behalf of the company, it's likely that the difficulties we face will... But you and your comrades will rise. The probability of creating a new... Do what you must.
Sam, we won't be able to...
Sam, this could be the result of that Nirvana phenomenon, right? We won't know unless we take a look outside, though.
Alright, so we got a battle coming up, I think. So what I need to do is store all this metal. I could have used this on some of the roads, but I wanted to connect to the thing first. Private lockup, because we're going to end up with a lot of metal. We'll just chuck everything. Why has it got boots? And then just chuck it all. Chuck it all in the private lockup. We won't bring the car, obviously. We're combating. We have somewhat blood. We have blood grenades. Useless. We have pizza, which is going to be our... We're going to have to beat the crap out of them, I think. Which is going to be really annoying, because... We're gonna need, yeah, we need stuff. We need extra blood bags. Yep. We need... I've got pizza chef boots on, that's kind of irrelevant. I'm gonna punch him, but we need guns. We need guns. Level 2 machine gun, definitely need. Probably need 2 of those, in all honesty. More pizza? Oh, that'll do. Let's just make all this. We'll see how we go. We should store the car, shouldn't we? Oh, I'll just leave it, it's fine. Alright. Let's quickly auto arrange. Yep, we've got table spare. We got rubber pizza. Here we go.
believe we've seen this before, Sam.
It's calling to us again.
Sam, are you thinking of going back there?
Well, if that's not an invitation.
Back in Nirvana, or whatever you care to call this riddle of a place.
My pizza's gone. He took all my pizza grenades. What happened? Are they just not in there? Okay, there's no room for them? Whatever. We get no pizza, eh? Alright. Maybe if we had the Boca armor on, it would help with the terrain, but that's it, we got the combat armor on, so we can not die.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sam? You might be able to jump much further than usual.
Okay, we can jump. We can jump. We can sing.
Come to me.
weapons for your own use. Are you up for the challenge, Sam?
They legitimately took away my pizza grenades. Unbelievable. Alright, so I suppose we can charge it up. No, not you. Ah! Ah! Oh, you're in the boat. Need to grab another blood bag. Let's wait for this one to run out. So that it works pretty well. Obviously we're underwater, so that you know, maybe my melee be more effective, but I still think there's an argument to be made for the bullet deflection stuff. All right.
Ain't thirsty.
Heads up!
Something's coming. Watch out! Ice pillars are a real nuisance. Think there might be a way to destroy them?
Lascialo! Allora? How about this? How about this? Contatto! You've got him on the ropes. He's trying to flee to the church down below us. recognize his face?
No, I don't.
Sam, do you read me? Come in, Sam. Come in.
We were whisked away to that strange place again.
What? We only lost you for a few seconds.
And time must flow differently over there, like on the beach.
Well, glad you're all right. The tar currents seem to have settled down, so we'll be able to surface there shortly. Just sit tight, okay?
Sam, why don't we return to the DHV Magellan and get some rest? You can ask Fragile to look into that card you obtained as well. Oh, seems all the possessions you had earlier are in that open space over there.
Feels good.
Alright, so that was pretty cinema. The ending there where I did the spiral pizza kick to win it. I nearly lost it. Nearly snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. I mean, you just got to be somewhat conservative at times. And just be careful not to get, you know, blitzed with constant bullets to the face. And you'd be fine, you know? Let's get rid of some of this stuff. No, blah 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 blah. Lost our high capacity banks. Gotta get rid of some blood grenades. And Tranker gun was useless, and I don't want to use it anymore. Machine gun level 2 wasn't too bad. But, like, I just don't want to do gun stuff, I suppose. Alright, so we get the stuff, put it back on the car, and then take it to the Magellan, because you have to store things on the Magellan is the way to go. We need more... I don't know, we're going to set up the double guns. We've got a bunch of stuff, but we've got cutscenes to do. Cutscenes! I think I did well though with the blood bag management for the most part, except for that bit at the end where I nearly died, but you know, it is what it is. Let's leave the metal actually, that's fine. We do want to get all these and put them in the Magellan, because it makes no sense to leave them here. Leave them there. Anything else we can just chuck on? I mean, we can take all of these and check on the Magellan, but I don't really want to. I mean, may as well. I mean, if I'm going to get to stuff to 5 stars, it's going to be on the back of teleporting. But, like, the government's already 5 stars, isn't it? So I don't have to worry about the government. Probably need a new container repair spray. Something that I should take care of, but if I forget about it, it's going to be a big issue later on. Blood grenades. Definitely need more blood grenades. Okay, private locker's got a lot of stuff in it. So we've probably got too many pizzas. I think that's... Like, the pizza's not going to do anything against the BT. Useless.
That place we were sent to, the land of the dead, it strikes me as odd that it was submerged underwater. And did you see those columns of ice, the ones descending from the surface all the way to the floor? Afterwards, I realized what they reminded me of. The columns were reminiscent of a phenomenon known as brinicles. When seawater freezes and turns to ice, salt concentrates are released into the surrounding water. This brine is heavier than the water around it due to its higher density. It therefore sinks deeper into the ocean. As it flows towards the ocean floor, its lower temperature results in the formation of ice. And as this process continues, it can produce column-like ice structures. Any living creatures unfortunate enough to become entangled in these can be frozen solid. Little wonder they're called icicles of death. Sam, each time we take the DHV Magellan into the currents, the level of tar pollution on board increases. Which is why everyone has to pitch in to clean the ship after every trip. In spite of that, we still find ourselves stymied by nasty blockages like this one. Tarman broke 3 mops attempting to dislodge a particularly stubborn wad before throwing up his hands in despair. Although he failed in that epic struggle, I can only respect his dedication. Come to think of it, the doctor's talents were a sight to behold. A psychic midwife. I've never had the opportunity to watch one at work before. How many children has she held in those hands of hers, I wonder? I expect she knows a great deal about BB units as well. Sam, I spoke with Rainey earlier. She tells me Tomorrow's making excellent progress with her studies. Before we left to see the Motherhood, she was tackling and solving relatively elementary problems. But it seems she's since progressed to intermediate and higher level ones. At this rate, she might well surpass our own capabilities before long. To learn is to grow, and to watch her grow so quickly has been a delight. Ah, yes. I see that the armed survivalists have gotten their hands on a new assortment of weapons. And our own arsenal has since been expanded, courtesy of the pizza chef. People seem less and less inclined to give others the benefit of the doubt these days. I fear it's going to continue to get harder to earn the trust of strangers in the future. Ah, yes. Hartman's condition is cause for concern. There's no sugarcoating the tremendous strain he's putting on his body. His is undeniably one of the hardest 21-minute syndromes to live with. The regular disruption to his circulatory system and the flow of blood is damaging all of his organs. And let's not forget that the heart itself has a great many pain receptors. A part of me wishes I could swap places with him. Not that my body could ever serve as a suitable substitute for his.
His name is Neil. Neil Vanna.
Neil Vanna? Oh, here I thought he said Nirvana. There must still be tar in my ears.
It seems that the ID card you brought back belonged to the man himself. Charlie helped me dig up the details.
The card was issued by Bridges years ago, when the chiral network was still being developed. Records confirm that Vanna has been dead for some time.
So he was a member of Bridges?
No, it doesn't look like he was.
Vanna was a porter contracted by Bridges to handle jobs with special requirements. Like all of you, he was a doom sufferer who leveraged his abilities.
A top-notch porter by all accounts. He worked the Mexican border. Brought over all kinds of useful stuff.
Ostensibly, resources and medical supplies. But in truth, he transported drugs and other prohibited goods.
So he was a smuggler.
Vanna's ID card served as a key to some of Bridges' secure installations, though only a select few, of course. Specifically, those dedicated to the BB experiments, along with various other medical facilities.
I believe that the place you went to for counseling was one of them.
But everything in that area was obliterated 11 years ago by a void out, one in which Neil Vanna died. And from which you alone, Sam, were fortunate enough to emerge alive. Prior to all that, your counseling sessions made you a regular visitor, yes? Well, records indicate Vanna frequented the same facility. There's a fair chance that the two of you might have met before. Do you recall seeing him?
It's hardly surprising. A great number of people pass through there all the damn time. No one would remember them all.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received your next assignment. This main order can be undertaken by accessing the delivery terminal at East Fort Knott. While you attend to that, we'll continue our investigation into Neil Vanna. I'll keep you posted.
Alright, so priority number 1. Oh, we can go to the mechanic. That's wonderful. Priority number 1. We should take care of this Hartman's lab thing, but I'm going to focus on teleporting. So, we go to the government. I don't think we... Do you have any deliveries for the government? Let's just take him to them. Doesn't matter. What am I missing? Did I look at everything? Ugh. Okay, so we can activate this photo minigame at any time. That looks so bad. That's so bad.
Thank you, Sam.
It's no trouble at all.
That is an awful photo. Alright, so let's go and go to the mine and get ceramics. So I'm thinking what 3,200 should do? Probably need double that. Probably gonna need 6,000 plus ceramic.
By the way, Sam, you saw Tamara with the apples in the corridor, right? It seems she was training, trying to gain more control over her temporal abilities, taking green unripened apples and attempting to age them. until they're red and ready to eat. She's still having trouble getting it just right. She's taking it too far and making them rot.
Okay, anything for the government. Anything for the government. We gotta take all of this stuff, chuck it in the private, because we'll need it all later. Maybe not this one, because he's 5-star. Chuck it in private locker. Okay, so let's see if we have anything for the government. We'll have to do the Dowser delivery. Got a bunch of stuff for Pecora and a bit for the mechanic, which mechanic is really important. I feel mechanic is very important. So, we need ceramics. Let's go get... I'm thinking... I need 6,400 really, but... let me just check to see what the government's got. They got ceramic and metal. You can take that. Nothing. Wait, we could take... I mean, we're almost... What is the right decision? I mean... There's no time limit, so I might as well just grab it, really. We got a new one? Oh, we got the improved coffin. Don't know what that'll do. Alright, so we have to do that. Let's quickly grab. She's got stuff that I can give to the Dowser, which is good. So let's check that on that. Florida. We grab the metals. We grab the ceramics. Grab special alloys. Grab the resins. Alright, we're just going to grab this and dump it straight on the Magellan. I suppose the only question I have is, like, do I just chuck on... What do I do exactly with that one I just picked up? Alright, let's go get the ceramic. And then we deliver to West Fort Knox. So I'm thinking 3200 is probably the most we can carry on the cart, but we'll just be careful, I suppose. I kind of wish it wasn't raining for this, in all honesty, but it is what it is. We just have to suck it up. The upgraded roads the fellow talked about, I'm very, very interested in. So hopefully it upgrades everything rather than I have to upgrade. We'll see. I think that could be a big thing. So the trailer did show different stuff, so...
Okay.
I mean, it looked like in the trailer there was upgraded roads. So that could be really important. Maybe the most important thing of all. So this is something we built very, very early on, and durability is only at 95%. But it was level 3, so I don't know how the road's going to fare. I should check them, but I really don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't want to know the pain that's in store. Okay, so here we go. I think we can do one more. My gut instinct is one more. Alright, we get this onto the Magellan. We come back and we get more. More ceramic! The fact we can transport 4800 though is really good. That's really good. That's like a, I suppose like a baseline. In my mind now I know how sort of equivalency of things. The question is going to be how much metal later on. Alright, so we put that away. Facility storage. Chuck all the ceramic away, and I need more. My gut instinct is screaming that I'll need stupid amounts. I'll need even more ceramic. How much do I have? I have lots, but I need more ceramic. How much chiral do I have on me? I can't remember. It's fine. Let's get another 4,800 ceramic. Pretty cheap though. I mean, it's what, 1,800 for 4,800. I think we can afford to do another one, another load, and then we'll deliver that letter to the Fort Knox thing. Maybe we'll beat up some bandits. Be a good idea. Put double guns on and just start blasting. Alright, so we build the next one. Wait, it's a lot more than what I thought, actually. My mathematics, I think, is wrong. No? No, it is right. It's right. It's right. Alright. And then we move it across. Alright, then one more. Okay, so we have massive storage. Holy shit. We're going to go to West Fort Knox. So let's just quickly make sure there's anything we can take. We do have a bunch of stuff we can take. Okay. Alright, I'll drive over there. So we get extra points. Get to 4 stars. See if there's any deliveries. Okay, only those 2. Musician, I still need to get to 4 stars, don't I? I just don't want to do it. It's just a bit annoying. Bugger, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's just off the beaten track. I hate that.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright, any shared stuff we can grab? Oh, we can grab the Pioneer one, definitely. The Inventor can go. Suck in. I gotta finish the Inventor off, don't I? God damn it. I don't want to go to the Inventor. You got a bunch of resin. I'll take all that resin. And metals. You can keep the chemicals. Alright, how much materials you got? You got some ceramic. I'll take that. Damn. Like, we'll take the chiral. What else do we need? I guess we'll need special alloys on me. I'll just take all this stuff, it's fine. Stop it with the picking up. Ah, it's ceramic, it's fine. Alright, so we gotta go to the musician. Is that how it always ends up? Musician, and then Westford Knot. Freaking animal shelter stuff? I don't want that. There's a musician thing on the left? Oh, you devil. Come on. Beautiful. Sticky gun for the win. Anti-gravity test? No, that's fine.
Hey, mine's heavier.
Rainbow Valley? Don't pick it up, don't pick it up, don't pick it up!
You're mine.
No! God damn, stop picking things up.
All this time for. Thanks for coming.
4 stars, please.
Oh, wow.
4 stars, please.
Where the hell did you find this? You are...
That's asking a lot, isn't it? Damn it! Yeah, we're asking way too much.
It's still slippery, so watch your step.
Okay, so we're still lamenting. But you know, we just gonna have to toughen up, really. Okay, we got 2 for her. I think she'll get to 4 stars easy. Maybe even 5 stars. I'm pretty sure I took the materials last time, so we have to wait for an upgrade, don't we? Oh, he's got a little bit. Carol. We can grab... You've only got, like, not much ceramic. Yeah, okay. So we're just full on positioning, not so much the weight. Because we can go to 800. So we'll teleport the Magellan over here. And then we'll go... I mean, the question is, do I take a bunch of stuff to the inventor? Is it worth it? Oh, I gotta repair the vehicle as well.
As good as new to me.
Alright, we repaired it. $5 stars, please.